All right, so picture this. You've been at your job for a while, working your butt off, doing extra tasks that aren't even in your job description, staying late when you don't have to. And after months of hyping yourself up, you finally decide, it's time. It's time to ask for a raise. Now, I don't know about you, but for me, asking for more money? Terrifying. I'd rather wrestle a crocodile. But I did it. I went in, I asked, and my boss? He said no. And let me tell you, I was not ready for that. But looking back, that rejection actually taught me a lot. So today, I want to tell you this story. What went down, what I did wrong, what I did right, and why sometimes getting rejected is the best thing that can happen to you. Let's get into it. So, first of all, I had been at this job for 2 years. 2 years of grinding, meeting deadlines, going above and beyond. You know, all the stuff you're supposed to do when you want to move up. And at first, I was just happy to be there. But then, something changed. I started noticing little things. Like new hires coming in making more than me. Like being asked to train people who were making more than me. Like my bank account looking like it was personally boycotting wealth. So I did what any responsible adult would do. I Googled how to ask for a raise. And bro, Google made it sound so simple. Just be confident. Have a number in mind. Back it up with your accomplishments. I practiced in the mirror, rehearsed my speech in the shower, even did that power pose thing where you stand like Superman to boost confidence. Spoiler alert, didn't work. But finally, the day came. And I walked into my boss's office. And immediately forgot everything I practiced. So there I was, sitting in front of my boss. And let me tell you, this man had the emotional range of a brick. Like no expression, no reaction, just staring. And I was like, all right, here goes nothing. I hit him with my best "I deserve a raise" speech. I laid out all the facts, how long I'd been there, how much extra work I was doing, how I was literally training new people who were making more than me. And then I shut up and waited. And this dude just sits there. For like 10 whole seconds. Then he goes, I appreciate everything you do, but right now, it's just not in the budget. Now, I don't know if you've ever been rejected in the most corporate way possible, but let me tell you, it feels like someone punched you in the face, but politely. Like, I wasn't even mad at first. I just sat there nodding like, ah, yes. The budget. Of course. The budget, my old enemy. But deep down, I was fuming. Because what I heard wasn't, it's not in the budget. What I heard was, you're not worth it. So I walked out of that meeting feeling every emotion at once. Angry, embarrassed, confused. And then, of course, I did what any sane person would do. I went back to my desk and started overthinking. Like, did I ask the wrong way? Do they not actually value me? Should I have been more aggressive? What if I just quit right now? And then, because I'm dramatic, I started thinking about all the revenge scenarios. Like walking out, flipping over my chair, or dropping a 2 weeks notice right on his desk like a mic drop. Or, my personal favorite, just never coming back and letting them figure it out. Obviously, I did none of these things. But what I did do was start looking at my job differently. Like, why was I putting in all this extra effort? For what? And that's when it hit me. Maybe I was asking the wrong person for a raise. See, I had spent all this time waiting for someone else to decide I was worth more. But why? Like, why was I sitting around waiting for permission to level up? It was in that moment that I realized I had options. I could stay and keep accepting not in the budget as my fate. Find a job that actually paid me what I was worth. Or, and this was the wild one, bet on myself and build something of my own. And that's exactly what I did. I started learning new skills, updating my resume, applying for better jobs, and within a few months, I had a new job with a bigger salary and a boss who actually valued my work. All because that first boss said no. So here's the thing. Rejection? It sucks. There's no way around that. But sometimes, it's exactly what you need. Because if my boss had just said yes and given me a small raise, I probably would have stayed comfortable. I never would have pushed myself. I never would have leveled up. That rejection was a wake-up call. It forced me to see that I was worth more and that I didn't need anyone's permission to go get it. So if you ever ask for something, whether it's a raise, an opportunity, or just basic respect, and someone tells you no, good. Because now you know where they stand. And now you can move accordingly. And trust me, there is always something better waiting. You just gotta be willing to go after it. All right, that's my story. If you've ever been denied a raise or had a moment like this, drop a comment. I want to hear about it. And hey, if this story hit home, hit that like button, subscribe, and let's keep figuring life out together. Catch you in the next one.